Hey, welcome to Guitar Knobs, the guitars, gear, noise, and nonsense podcast, hosted today by these knobs.
Tony Dudzik, Pick Guardian.
Hey everybody, it's me, Todd Novak. Welcome to the Guitar Knobs podcast. We're thrilled to death that you are listening to our show. Yes. I wasn't saying that just to rush through it quickly. I was saying it because we've got a great show ahead. Ahoy. Yes. I won't never say that again. Like, art, it'd be a great show, ahoy.
It's the Pirate Knobs.
Yes. So we've got a great guest. Guest, who are you?
Matt Gabs.
Matt Gabs.
What's going on, everybody?
Yes. Welcome to the show. People might be saying, who's Matt Gabs? And other people might say, wait a minute, I've heard him at least a few times on the show. Mentioned by other people.
Yes, mentioned by other people.
Yes, and Matt, I don't know if you caught my comment, how you seem to be the Kevin Bacon of the guitar.
I did. I'll take it. I'll take that.
I'm like, seriously, who else knows this guy?
5 degrees of separation of
Yes.
Matt Gabs.
Yes. Kevin Bacon sent mail to my house once.
Really?
His son was staying over with a roommate. I guess he was friends with my roommate, and he had mail sent to my house from his father. And I was like, Kevin, that's not actually Kevin Bacon. That's somebody messing with somebody.
Wow.
But no, it was Kevin Bacon.
Wow. So
Sent mail to my house.
So you really are.
That's 2 degrees of separation.
That's bizarre.
It's a big part of why I loved it. I was like, that's kind of funny.
That's wild. Well, Matt, where can people see the things that you do out there in the guitar world?
On Instagram, I post all the things I do, or most of the things I like that I do, on my Instagram, which is, I think, just Matt Gabs Guitar. If you search Matt Gabs Guitar, you should find it.
1B.
1B, please. Yeah,
2 T's,
I always
1B.
get the double B. People always add the second B.
Yeah.
And what are the things that you do?
I do guitar
the elevator
repair.
pitch. Don't give it all away.
Okay, yeah. Guitar repair, mostly. I play music. I've been playing music since high school.
Nice.
Still actively out there touring and stuff. And then I do some building for Olinto, Labella Strings-based company.
Yes,
Nice.
yes. And you seem to make yourself connected to a lot of people that we like very much. So that counts for something.
Yeah, through rock and roll, I've met a lot of amazing people, a lot of amazing builders, and a lot of talented friends in my circle.
Yeah,
Nice.
Indeed. So we're going to get to know a little bit more about all of that in the very near future. We do have a couple of announcements. Number one, in the ongoing pedal giveaway. What?
Who?
Huh?
Who?
Well, I'm talking about the pedal giveaway first.
Yeah.
I haven't announced yet.
Yeah, I know, but you usually point over to me, and when I don't know who
I
it
told
is.
you earlier. See, your young mind is quickly forgotten.
Yes. Yes.
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
Oh, yes. Now the memory comes back. Yeah. He's just like my very own Mr. Magoo.
Can you spell that phonetically?
It kind of looks like him too, a little tiny bit.
Oh, Magoo,
Yes.
you've done it again.
Anyways, so we got the Back Talk by Dan Electro. This is a really interesting pedal. It is a reverse delay.
Yes.
And
Meant to simulate the sound of a reverse recorded guitar track.
I mean, kind of like
Yeah, I mean, that's what it's supposed to.
Okay.
It changes the dynamic, if you will.
It does. It I don't want to let people think that like you're going to play it and it's going to sound like your whole guitar's like backwards, like a backwards record.
No, but if you hit the string real hard, it softens it, and
Yeah.
then as it decays,
Yeah. So it
gets
does
louder.
sort of a weird like
Reverse.
spinny rampy thing. Anyways,
spinny rampy.
lots of fun to be able
Maybe
to
they should have called
this.
it the spinny rampy.
You can get like a really cool like slapback thing out of this as well. Mm-hmm. So this is going to Tony.
What's his name again?
Uh-huh.
James White.
James White coming your way.
Nice.
Yes. So thank you again to Mike Nazinali for setting us up with these awesome pedals to give away to our beloved listeners.
And supporters.
And supporters. They are listeners, but more importantly, they're supporters of the show. And on Patreon, to be more specific, that's who we give our stuff away to.
/the Guitar Knobs.
Yes. Now, we've got a couple more to be giving away.
Yes, we do.
I think 3, maybe 4 more. So, I think 4 more. Anyways, moving on. Let's get into what's going on in our music world this week.
I thought you said you had multiple announcements.
I didn't. I just have the one.
Okay.
Yeah.
I'll let you slide.
Oh, no. Yeah, no. That's it. What's going on in music world this week? We're going to start off with Tanya Bolonsky, and he's going to tell us some awesome factoids about his super interesting life. And then we'll check in with Matt.
You're so funny, Todd. What a catch. Yeah. Anyhow, I just kind of stumbled on this. I heard it on, might have been on NPR initially, but there is a hotel chain in Europe called Ruby Hotels.
Okay.
And it's a really cool thing because they put a Marshall amp in every room.
To play?
To play. You can play music through it, or you can play your phone through it, or let's just say you have a guitar with you. You can play your guitar through it, or if you don't have your guitar, you can go.
Sounds like the worst idea I've
ever
heard.
You can go down to the bar and borrow a guitar from the bar.
That sounds like being stuck in the biggest Guitar Center on a 50% off day.
Well, it's true.
Are there governors on the amp?
There has to be. I mean, I'm thinking, okay, this is a hotel, and there are occasional times where even I have said at 2:00 in the morning, "Hey man, let's jam."
Yeah,
and
sure.
And if
that happens in your own home,
yeah. But if you happen to be next to someone who's trying to get a good night's sleep,
yeah,
not so good.
Not good.
So I'm guessing they have either very good soundproofing, or some sort of,
or they ponied up for auxes for every room.
Yeah, well, I don't know, but it's cool. I mean, I've seen photos of the rooms, and it's not like a stack or anything like that. But it's,
okay. Well, see, now who wasn't thinking it was a stack? Raise your hand.
I was picturing a half stack.
Yeah, nobody. That's who, Tony.
Okay, well,
a proper half stack.
Is it
maybe that's only
one of those like backpack amps that it's
no,
like a little toys?
it's probably a 1x12, and it's so you can play.
But you said you saw these.
Yeah, I believe.
Let me see the picture.
Oh, jeez, do I have to do everything around here?
Yes, because you're misleading us.
Oh, there. That's what it looks like.
It is like it's not even a 1, but it's like a 1x10.
No, that's a 12.
Yeah.
Well, anyhow, I thought it was kind of cool. And I thought what was really cool is you can go down to the bar and borrow a guitar. Yeah. And if you're so inclined.
I guess so.
But anyhow.
Well, that's weird.
Ruby Hotels. They're all over Europe.
If you don't want to sleep and want to get annoyed, definitely go there.
What happens if you break a string in the middle of the night? Do they send someone up?
I bet you could call room service for a string. These are first world problems we have here.
For sure.
If only I could find a place that has
mandolin strings.
Yes.
But yeah, anyhow, check it out.
Yeah.
It's kind of cool. I like it.
All right.
I don't know if I'll stay there. Now that I think about it.
I definitely would not. Matt, what's going on in your music world this week?
Man, I wrapped up some cool jobs recently. I had a 60s Rickenbacker 450 in from the Lemon Twigs that was getting like a new bridge, a new pick guard. And that was a cool one. I'm not really the biggest Rickenbacker guy, but I fell in love with this one.
Yeah, those are pretty cool. I saw the post on that.
Which model?
Yeah.
A 450.
It was a 450.
It's like the cresting wave, but it has the big pick guard on it.
The Fred Sonic Smith one.
Yes.
Super cool.
Yeah. And what did you use a Winfield bridge on that?
Yeah, I did.
Okay, that's a really nice replacement on that, and I saw you took the ears off of the guard cut, which is a much cleaner look compared to what's on there originally.
Yeah, I probably could have saved some time just ordering one, but there's no more floating bridge, so it just kind of irked me to have cutaways.
Well, next time, call me.
Right. You've made pick guards for me in the past when I worked at Old Town Luthery. I remember.
Yeah, okay. That's right.
I was tasked with drawing up a custom pick guard for somebody's Frankenstrat. And it was really important that I nailed everything or it wouldn't fit. And I was so happy when I got it in the mail and everything dropped right on, fit around the neck.
That's what I like to hear. Yeah, that's 1 out of 100 works that way.
Right.
No, but I did some work years ago for Labella too.
Cool.
Some of their bases and things like that. So
that's awesome.
We have some people in common, probably.
I love it.
Yet again. Another
Kevin Bacon.
Yeah, that's right. And Kevin Bacon plays only Labella strings. No,
of course. Official endorsed artist. Yeah.
Excellent. Well, for me.
Oh, Todd, what about you?
Oh, Tony. Well, this week I had a fabulous time. Drove up to Chicago, arrived, and was warmly met by Michio Murakishi, a longtime supporter of the show, and it was just super cool to meet him in person. We've so many of our patrons. There's a familiar feeling, which is, but we didn't expect that, and it's really great. And we've got, we've cultivated little relationships all over the place, and hopped out of the car. Michio and me were like old friends, and it was great. So we went over to Rock and Roll Vintage, scoped out a few, cool bits of gear and it's the Lincoln Square area in Chicago, and then headed over to Lori's Planet of Sound, a little record store, which is kind of cool. It was just neat getting the vibe. It was late afternoon. And, then we went over to a place I think it was called Rubs, like Rubs Backcountry, or I think that is the place. Got some outstanding barbecue. Went home, just talked for a long time, catching up and hanging out with his lovely wife. Thank you so much, Michio, for hosting me and sharing your time in your house and breaking bread with you, man. It was awesome. I had a fabulous time with my friends Michael and Alan.
Nice.
In Chicago. We were going to check out a band.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
What kind of band?
Little one. It's little.
Was it the Evictions?
I wanted to see the Evictions, but they didn't have anything going on. So we went to Oasis instead.
This is good, I guess.
Yeah, it was pretty awesome. I had we hit a couple guitar stores.
Nice.
And had some good food and did all the things. I hung out in the museum for 3 hours, and the show was just. I mean, everybody's seeing all this stuff. I'm not going to go blathering on about it.
How long did they play?
It had to have been at least 2 hours.
Wow.
I feel like it was about 2 hours. Might have been just a little bit shy of that, but I think it was like 9 to 11, I believe.
Wow.
Cool.
And it was
no opener.
Kind of lost time of. The opener was Cage the Elephant.
Yeah.
They were really great.
Yep.
And it was just, it's just epic. There's no other. It is impossible to describe. Even like at a Super Bowl or something, it's not the same. It can't be the same thing. But and this was, Soldier Stadium seats 60,000 people. There had to have been another 10,000 on the floor, right?
Wow.
Yeah. And the thing that blew me away is like, I was wondering, what's going to be like the song that puts it over the cliff, right? Mm-hmm. And everybody's got, it's got to be Supersonic. No way, it's going to be one. Well, it's going to be, Rock and Roll Star. It's got all those are great. Live Forever, just freaking amazing, right? It was
Little Black Egg.
Don't Look Back in Anger. Don't Look Back in Anger was like this wind up. And it was like it got quiet, and then
did everybody have the lighters out?
Dude, I'm telling you, when 70,000 people
phone screens
scream, So Sally, it was deafening. You couldn't even hear the band.
That's
you could
great.
not hear the band. And it was like the hair on my everywhere on my body was like just popping out of its pores because it was just like everywhere, everywhere, Tony. It's okay. I have a Brazilian. Don't worry about it.
Excellent.
Ooh, that's weird. So we had a great time, and then had to walk 2 miles back into town after the show. So my dogs were not happy with me. They were smoking.
So you had to walk back to the hotel
Yeah, from Soldier Field.
from Soldier Field.
Yeah.
And then you plugged into your Marshall amp?
I see. Yeah. Yeah. We did have a great time and ran into Ken from Reverend
yes.
at Chicago Music.
No.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, at Chicago
He's
Music. Was
from
it-
Reverend.
yes.
He was at Chicago Music.
Yes. Okay.
And
Thanks
then we
for
went
clarifying.
over. Yes, we went over to Fretboard Junction or whatever, the Chicago Fretboard Summit. No, Chicago Fretworks.
Fretboard Journal? Fretworks?
Fretworks. Chicago Fretworks. And Alan was gonna get he's taking a really cool PA conversion, an old 40s or 50s PA that's been converted into a
Bogan
head
kind of thing.
low.
And behold,
There you go. Balthazar Delay, who's
Oh,
Balthazar
yeah.
Amps, comes out from the curtains and he's like, "Hey, Todd." So it was great.
That's
yeah,
very
we
cool.
got to see him, and so he's going to be coming on the show in the
oh,
future.
good. He was
Yeah.
he was a lot of fun last time he
Yeah.
was on.
He's got cooking up some new stuff. So yeah, it was a very eventful week, and I want to just say such a huge shout out to Michael Van Zant and Alan for just having we just had an awesome time together, and it was just cool, just hanging out with guitar bros and talking about stuff. So
nice.
thank you. All right, let's get on. Oh wait, you know what I didn't mess around with this weekend?
What?
My pedals, because I wasn't there. But if I did, I would have used my Tour Gear Designs patch cable. Of course I would be doing that, because I can't leave my board
capital
alone.
idea.
Yes. So as I can't leave those things alone, I'm constantly rearranging the board. I need all the different sizes
And shapes.
and shapes
And colors.
and configurations. It's only black. So the only way that I like to do that is with Tour Gear Designs patch cables. And
Wow.
you know what? They're so nice that they gave our listeners the chance to save 15%
15%.
on their order. On the website, you load up your cart.
Load it up.
You're gonna hit pay.
Hit pay.
Don't worry, you're not gonna pay yet.
Don't worry.
Don't freak out because you didn't get that code. You have to hit pay to get the box that you put the code into.
What is that code?
The Guitar Knobs, all one word,
All lowercase.
all lowercase,
Nice.
saving you 15% on an already awesome deal.
That's great.
Thank you to Tour Gear for sponsoring our Four on the Floor.
Let me get a little bit of this.
1, 2, 3. Four on the floor. Alrighty, Matt Gabs of Common Network Associations, among other things.
How about Matt Gabs guitars?
Whatever.
Friend of rock and roll.
Yes, friend of rock and roll. What's your Four on the Floor?
Oh man, so it recently just changed, probably for probably for a long time, but it was the same forever until my birthday last month.
Happy birthday
with-
last month.
Yeah, so my wife got me one of those new JCM 800 pedals that Marshall put out.
Okay, yeah.
Cool.
The 1959, the 900, the JVM. And I think she talked to my singer, like, what do you think Matt would like? And they got me this 800 pedal that when I saw when it came out, I had no intentions on buying one. I wasn't even really that interested in like amp in a box type stuff. But man, this thing is so fun. So that is now on my board probably forever. It rules. And it makes everything sound like an 800.
What do you play out of? What's your main amp?
I got a JMP, so I really don't need this. I have a 77 JMP. But I will say, in recent years, especially like living in New York, I find myself in a lot more situations where I'm using other amps like backlines or like rental gear and stuff. And so I've put a lot more importance on having at least one pedal on my board that can make the worst situation sound okay.
Good.
And for the longest time, that was just something Tube Screamer-esque, nothing too special. But yeah, I'm excited for this thing because every amp I've plugged it into so far, it kind of consistently sounds ripping. So that is my new baby. That is first on my 4 on the floor.
That's awesome.
All right. Second on my 4 on the floor would be I got a Behringer Klon of all the people that make Klon clones. I was just gifted from a good friend the Behringer one, the cease and desist one, like the old logo, the one that got him in trouble. And it's awesome. I've owned a lot of clones over the years, and this is just as good as any of them. So that's for my boost. I like a transparent kind of clean boost, and that does a really good job after the 800 pedal. It actually, for whatever reason, everything I tried, it now finally actually boosts me really significantly louder without being super gainy and like squashing my signal. It's awesome. So that is number 2.
Now, is this the older one without the horse?
This is the older one that's like the most recent release, because I know they've done other stuff that looks like a blatant ripoff of and it's got the horse, it's got the centaur guy. That's the one that they got a cease and desist for, and they had to change the I think just the artwork, maybe the enclosure is the same.
The one that I'm not sorry. It doesn't have a course, but there's two. The newer ones have a very different looking horse with like the guy's got like way more hair and it's all filled in. It's all shaded. And it says Behringer across the top. But the old one, which sounds if yours is the horse that is not like shaded in. Not shaded in, no. That's like $300.
I know,
every day of the week.
I love that I happened upon one because I don't usually go for those kind of like super collectible, rare, weird like pedal situations, but I found myself in one, and now it's on my board, and I'm trying not to stomp it into oblivion.
There you go. Not bad, not bad. How about the next one?
Number 3, not very exciting, but has been on my board since I've had a board, a Boss GE7 equalizer pedal.
Okay.
That, I think people sleep on EQ pedals. They're so much more versatile than I ever imagined. The way I use it is I use it for boost, but I pull all the lows and highs down like a subtractive EQ, and then I boost the mids kind of like a V shape.
Yeah.
And for single note stuff, it cuts without even necessarily being louder, but it is louder. It just cuts better than anything else I've ever tried. And I use that in conjunction with number 4. I have them right next to each other. They're both Boss pedals so that I can kind of hit them both with my foot at the same time and have them come on together. For Ravagers, the band I'm with right now, that's how I use that EQ pedal. But in the past, I used to use it for just leads. And it kind of gives that like cocked wah sort of thing, the way I have it set.
Yeah.
But, you can use it for just like a dB boost. You can use it for a dB boost and pull some of the lows out so it's not too muddy or farty, wolfy, whatever. Not very exciting, but it sure gets me excited.
That's all good. So when you do the arrow, like, are we talking about a proper like V kind of arrow, or are you just saying like you just push like those two, like just
a proper V, like it's cascading. So nothing, no one frequency is too drastically higher or lower than the one next to it. So It's kind of like a quick but smooth transition from low to mid, and then from mid to high, going from the negatives into the extreme positives and back down as you get to the higher frequencies.
Wow. Okay. So you're taking everything all the way down, and then taking your middle mid, putting it all the way up, and then the others fall in place, right?
Yeah. So like the 100 is down to like about -10. 200 is on like neutral. 400 is like +10. 800 is +15. 1.6K is 10. 3.2K is like about neutral, and then 6.4K is down to like -10.
Okay, interesting. All right.
Yeah.
That's
Sorry, I'm
cool.
looking right at it. That's why I was able to do that.
I was like, wow, man, this guy really knows his stuff.
No.
Did you pick that up from somewhere?
I did. A buddy of mine who we shared a practice space with was doing like this kind of Ziggy Stardust worship glam band, and he was using pretty much those settings for his like Mick Ronson kind of leads. And I was like, whoa, that sounds perfect. Like, what are you using? And he just was like, I'm just using this, man. He's like, yeah, a lot of people don't know about this trick, but yeah, these EQ pedals, you can do a lot of cool stuff. I'm kind of using it like a cocktail. And I was using Johnny's atomic cock for a while because that's literally what it does. But I went back to this because it makes it easier to hit two pedals at once, being that they're both Boss pedals. That's the only reason why. I mean, arguably, the atomic cock sounds better. But yeah, just to make it dummy proof, I went back to that.
That makes sense. I've dipped in and out of using the GE7. The issue that I found with that, and it might just be me, and I don't, I'm messing things up, but I always feel like it. As soon as I engage it, even if I have all the frequencies like where I think that they should be, it feels like I'm dampening some of the for lack of better terms, the harmonic weirdness that kind of happens. So I'm going through an AC30.
I'll kind of agree with that. I think because I'm mostly only ever using it for single note stuff with this setting, it's not really a concern, but I can see that.
Okay, well, see, and that's a point that I wasn't really doing, because I was trying to use that for some bridge kind of stuff going on, like anyways, more notes involved than just single note noodling. And,
because this setting for chords does not work that great.
I can't imagine it would. And that one, and yours is like, I'm gonna try that though, because
check it out.
That sounds really cool, man.
I'll send you a photo. Yeah,
cool. Well, that was a cool 4 on the floor.
There's a fourth one, but it's a Boss CE2, the 80s.
Oh, I thought
No.
Okay,
that was my fourth.
bad.
That's the one that's next to the EQ that I hit
The
in conjunction.
CE2, yes.
Yeah.
I was all focused on the
all good. I talked about it long enough. It might as well have been two pedals.
The CE2. Now, there's obviously several different ways around that. How do you handle that?
I have everything at about 9 o'clock, maybe like 8 o'clock. Fairly subtle. Sounds great, like when you crank it too. I just don't use it that way. And yeah, I just use it for like arpeggiated, parts and single note things.
Yeah, just to give it a little bit of life.
Yeah, exactly.
I dig it. So I'm using an HX Stomp for most of my modulation right now, and one of the things that I kind of got was a it's a double. It's like a fake doubler. It's like
cool.
It's like double tape or something like that.
Yeah.
And that kind of does a little bit of the same thing without it being like a true,
like out of tune.
Like it's
or like dropping in pitch.
It doesn't really drop. It just, I think there's there's enough separation between the two things. Now you could go really extreme with it, but I just put it to where there's just enough to where it sounds almost like a chorus without it being like, oh, there's a chorus pedal.
I mean, that's how I kind of like any chorus I use, or even like delay. It's like I barely want to know it's on, but you notice when it's not there.
Yeah, yeah. And that is I use that in conjunction with a delay that has my my line, like just the volume boost up a little bit on it. So if I punch in for solo, I get like, it's like a doubler with a delay, not all like Judas Priest style or anything.
Yeah.
But it's just a kiss, just a little bit. Yeah.
You use a Marshall Origin head sometimes live, right?
I did for about 2 years. And then
What did you think of that?
it worked great for me.
It's an awesome pedal platform. Like
it really is, and it's
price?
very, very user friendly. So practicing in your home, practicing, or just letting it go at a show. I had a combo version of that, and I also had the head with the it's a 212 slant box.
Oh, cool.
And it was great, but what I found, because I'm a single guitar player in the band, is that it's a narrow sound to me, and I needed to fill. I kept trying to make pedals make it sound like something different, and that something different, what I found out was that I needed it to sound more like a Vox AC30.
I love a Vox AC30.
Yeah, so it's that as soon as I got that going, I was like, okay, I'm home. Here we go.
Yeah. That's awesome.
But still dig the Marshalls. That's great stuff, of course. Okay, that is officially 4.
Yes.
Pardon my trickery, everybody.
I counted 4.
Yes, Tony counted 4, leaving me dangling in the wind.
I didn't try to sneak one in there, I promise.
How about your 5th one?
Hey, yeah, you know what? Give us a number 5. What the heck?
I only have one more, and it's a Dispatch Master reverb delay.
Okay, yeah. That's a good one. That's
on
pedal.
all the time, super subtle. Like, I almost don't know if I'm using it enough sometimes, and then I turn it off. I'm like, no, it's plenty. Because I'm always worried that I'm using too much reverb or delay. But just a little bit to kind of, make things sound a little wider, a little better.
Yeah. I think we have somewhat the same approach when it comes to like effects. I always feel super self-conscious if it sounds like, oh, I've turned on an effects pedal.
Yeah.
Look at me go now.
And I find this one is super transparent. Like, it doesn't really color my sound or anything. Yeah. It's one of the better. I was using, I think, a DD5, a Boss DD5 for a while. Uh-huh. And that's great. I just, this was, again, gifted to me. I tried it. And I was like, I could use this. So it's on the board.
Yeah. Gifting is good. Good. Well, let's we already started talking about all your cool guitar stuff. Why don't we continue that a little bit right now with like, so you've been in you're in a current band, you've been in a couple other bands, I'm sure people have heard of some of these, the Biters, the Ravagers. The one that you're in right now, why don't you tell us about that, and then maybe a little learning about, how you came up in that.
Yeah. Towards the tail end of Biters, I was living in Baltimore still, and my roommate was doing Ravagers and having a hard time keeping guitar players. So I found myself filling in for fun. Like, when I was around, if I was able to do it, like I would fill in, and some of those songs, when he was writing them, I was around for that, and I would help him because he was kind of new to guitar at the time. He was a bass player previously. I was like helping him work out parts and better ways to play things, and so it kind of like helped write some of those songs. So I kind of felt connected, and so I was playing shows with them, helping out. And then when Biters ended, I just told him, "Well, stop looking for a guitar player. Like, I can do it full time now." So that's how I ended up in the band. That was around 2018, maybe 2017. I was playing with them, but I guess officially 2018. Yeah, and we since did 2 full lengths, a 7-inch before that. Went to Europe a couple times, and we got another one coming up next spring.
Excellent. Where are you going in the spring?
We're doing like 4.5 weeks in Europe. I think Spain, Germany, France. We're going to hit the Netherlands this time.
And then you're wrapping up in Columbus to play with
and then
right?
Exactly. Yeah. We do have to do some shows together.
I would love it because we're actually like in the same vein.
For sure.
Yeah. That would be.
If we come through,
epic.
I'll have to hit you up. That makes so much sense.
And if not, I'll just come watch a show anyway and just.
All right. I'll take it. Cool.
Now, what's funny is, so we got stuff pulled up on the computer, and there's like all these pictures of, it says Matt Gabs on all of these, and only about half of them are actually you.
Oh, wow.
One is Matt Getz. So.
Oh, cool. That's great.
And
that's awesome.
Yeah, there's some other crazy
why
ones
not?
where I'm like, I'm pretty sure that's not him. Anyway, so don't get confused, people. Only click on the official
right
Cavs images. By the way, it's talking about the Ravagers. I absolutely, if you guys want to see some really, really killer rock and roll artwork, you guys are absolutely just killing that, man. It looks so cool.
Man, thank you. That's our singer. Cool. He's a graphic designer. He does all the artwork. And now our new bass player, Sam, also a graphic designer, has been doing some stuff. So we have 2 super talented graphic designers doing killer artwork for the band.
That's awesome. I remember seeing that. I was like, dang it.
Hit him up, man. That's what he does. He'll do artwork for you.
Super cool. So then, you clearly have a flavor that you like. Tell us about some of your inspiration.
I mean, me personally, I really love Dead Boys and all the like first wave New York punk. Alex too. That's all in there. A lot of like, he's a big Misfits fan. I am too, but he really puts a little bit of that in there. I don't so much when I approach like writing parts and stuff, but so there's that, TSOL, Adolescence, Lords of the New Church, a lot of like 70s rock and roll influence from me. When I joined, that kind of made its way into the band. Of course, like I really love 80s Ramones. Like I love the Phil Spector production era Ramones, like a little bit of that. We've been around long enough. It's a little all over the place.
It's good, solid rock and roll for driving fast and just having a good sweaty time. That's exactly. You just put that in your Wikipedia and you're good.
I like it.
Yeah. Now that has obviously connected you with an awful lot of people in the industry and in the guitar world. So tell us how you got into all the other stuff that is guitar that is not playing guitar.
Yeah, well, so before I left Baltimore, I was working at Old Town Luthery doing like setups and repairs and stuff. And then when I moved to New York, I eventually got back into that. I kind of built a home bench. During the pandemic, I was actually using unemployment money to just buy stuff from StewMac and like slowly build a workshop. And then I ended up at the guitar shop, helping out with the Olinto builds and stuff, which gave me access to like a full wood shop to actually like build guitars and stuff. So I'm kind of set up to do all things guitar, which is awesome. If there's something I can't do out of my apartment, like I can do it at the shop. Through years of touring and playing music, I know a lot of guitar players. So just word of mouth, like just through Instagram. Like I've gotten a lot of work. I don't even really promote. I'm kind of like doing okay with just, the Instagram thing and what comes through word of mouth. Been kind of fortunate that way.
So is that just like you didn't like go to school or learn any you just kind of fell into it?
No, I didn't go to school. I did fly out to LA for like 2 weeks at a time, 3 times. I would stay for 2 weeks with Keith Horn, who owns Marvin Guitars.
Yeah.
And I did an apprentice with him learning how to build, because initially I thought I wanted to build. So, but learning how to build is also crucial for learning how to like repair and stuff like that. So is very valuable information for the repair side of my life. But I did some apprenticing, and of course, I'm at the guitar shops. I'm working with James Carbonetti. I used to work with Masino, so I absorbed a lot just from years of being around those guys. And my time at Old Town Luthery, and just a lot of studying stuff online in between to fill in the gaps, and just trial and error at home,
What is this is a 2-part question. Number 1, what is your favorite thing to work on when it comes to, getting a vintage guitar in?
A heavily played, super beat up one that's low stress. I like working on a player grade vintage instrument.
Yeah.
The super clean ones are cool, but they're a little bit more stressful. You gotta, put on the white gloves and really be careful. Yeah. But I like working on the ones that people are actually using, and keeping those going and making people's favorite guitars play a little bit better. It's really satisfying. Those cool, weird, weirdly modified ones that, somebody did something to at one point in time to make it work for them. Those are always interesting to see.
Yeah.
I like seeing what other people cook up, because I've definitely, done some weird mods to my stuff over the years. So, I have a special place in my heart for that stuff.
Well, you should talk to Black Cat Guitars, and he can get you a neck pickup if you need one.
I wouldn't know what to do with it.
just put it in there.
Man.
I've never played neck pickup music.
Yeah, I've actually had a couple done myself, where I'm taking out the pickup and just it's a one pickup job. I'm not that guy.
Yeah.
Malcolm Young had it right.
Yeah,
that's true.
Okay, so what is when someone says, "Hey Matt, we got a blank you need to do," and you're like,
I mean, it's nothing crazy, but for whatever reason, I just never really enjoy them, because there's always surprises, and it always takes longer than it should. Just like an acoustic bridge reglue or something.
Oh boy, yeah.
I do them, but they're never routine or easy. But that's part of the fun, I guess. They always come out great, and I'm always glad afterwards.
I thought you were gonna say like a Floyd Rose setup or something like that.
I mean, I don't love those either, but I'm good at them, and I'm not scared of them. Bring them on.
There you go. Bring all the guitars to Matt, and he'll do it.
The Floyd Rose setup expert in Bed-Stuy.
Oh my God.
The 12-string acoustic master.
Oh
yeah, there you go. Rickenbacker headstocks on a 12-string.
How about let's do a 12-string Floyd Rose setup.
Ain't scared.
Oh man. So with the guitar work that you've been doing, and your connection to people, is there anything that you're finding yourself bumping into that you're starting to explore more?
I mean, I'm just kind of being exposed to a lot of different types of instruments that I would never myself gravitate towards at a music store or anything, but when you're forced to spend like an hour or two with one on a setup or half a day doing some kind of repair, it's kind of cool to learn that, like recently I learned I don't dislike Rickenbackers as much as I thought. Once you rewire them to be more like Gibson-esque and remove some of those capacitors that suck tone and make the pickup sound anemic or whatever, they are great, awesome rock and roll machines.
So not a fan of the blend knob?
I have no use for a blend knob or Rico sound. I'm pretty traditional, bare bones rock and roll guy.
Yeah, that works.
Do you currently have the guitar of your dreams?
Yeah, sure. I have a 65 Melody Maker, which I always wanted, and I got a cool one. It's refinished in natural. They did a pretty good job doing a nitro refin and revealed some awesome burl mahogany. It's got a lot of figuring. It's really amazing that was like a paint grade slab of wood to Gibson back in '65.
Yeah.
It's awesome. I never play it. I kind of don't want to beat it up. I'm pretty hard on my guitar, so I kind of leave that one at home because it's the one I don't mind having clean.
So let's talk about some other enthusiast geek minutia. What kind of cables are you using right now?
I am using, what is this? A Pig Hog. I got that from work. It's like a nice heavy duty cable, and it's been on a lot of tours, and it's been stomped on and smashed, and it still works.
Tony perked up when you said, I think he thought somebody was calling him.
Oh. But what I used to do was just buy the ones at Guitar Center that you could exchange for free if anything happened to them. And that would keep me going. But I think they stopped doing
Oh, yeah, they don't do that anymore.
Because
of people like you, Matt.
I know, man. I used to find like leftover cables at venues, and I wouldn't even test them. I was like, oh, this is one of the ones that Guitar Center will swap out. And I would just show up on tour and be like, need a new cable.
Yeah, that's great.
Nice. How about picks? What are you doing for picks?
We got some Ravagers picks made. They're 60 millimeter, and they're just like those Tortex, like those chalky ones.
Oh, the Delrin, yeah.
Yeah, I like those. I was playing the next size up, like the thicker one, but I kind of have a heavy right hand, and I would occasionally break strings. I don't break a lot of strings, but now I never break strings with the slightly lighter pick.
Speaking of strings, what strings gauge do you like to use?
I like 10 to 46.
Yeah.
I like Labella Pure Nickels, man. I'm a big fan of the Pure Nickels.
Yeah.
Labella Pure Nickels.
Yeah.
Okay, go get those, everybody.
Oh, they're awesome. Yeah, check those out. I turned so many people onto those.
Do they make your fingers turn black?
No, are they supposed to?
Nah.
Pure nickels?
It's a lot of pure nickel strings that I've used.
Is that what does it?
Yeah, it's the raw nickel that's on the.
I'll be honest, my hands are I work like every day. I take no days off. My hands are always just destroyed, so I wouldn't even notice.
Yeah.
Yeah, I sometimes will look at my fingers like, what the
Yeah.
What the heck? Why are they all black?
Yeah.
I thought it might have been like some treatment on the fretboard or something.
No, because
I'll have to pay attention next time.
Yeah. Usually, I mean, like I use Kurt Mangan pure nickels, and you know, if you play for a good clip, you know, especially the thicker strings because of the wraps.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It does start to. Yeah. I mean, I notice you get black grooves.
Yeah.
You know, maybe Labella has figured that out. Maybe
possible.
Labella is the pure nickel you need to try.
Yeah. I think I'm going to have to try some pure nickel Labellas.
I also just recently, weirdly enough, I recently found out that quite a few people have an allergy to nickel.
Really?
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
Huh.
Yeah. So that can like kind of mess you up.
So what are they playing? I guess just regular strings work?
Well, I don't know
Isn't
that
there
these were
nickel?
guitar players. They were just.
Oh, right.
What was it?
Well, they can't be.
There was
No guitar for you.
there was something that had to do with nickel, and he was like, I found out I was allergic to nickel.
Oh, I
Like,
think I may have heard that before.
yeah. Anyways,
Well,
That's
but
rough.
there's like
I'd be devastated if I had a nickel allergy.
yeah.
I mean, there's got to be some alternatives. I mean, Ernie Ball has to make something that isn't.
Yeah.
I guess coated strings might be safe.
Yeah. What's your take on coated strings?
I don't mind. Back to Labella, they make a coated acoustic
Yeah.
string that I think sounds great. Still, I've heard coated strings kind of not sound that great,
Yeah.
especially on acoustics.
Yep.
Maybe it's just a preference. I don't love brand new strings on an acoustic. And the coating kind of just barely dials that back, but it keeps it there a lot longer.
Yeah.
So they're more consistent for longer than like breaking in a new set. Then they sound great for a week and then they're dead.
Yeah. Ow! Smashed my own hand there. So here's a question for you guys you're playing out constantly. I think it's always interesting to find out what people who are just gigging pretty regularly, what the experience is like and how it is maybe changing or not changing as far as your equipment, as far as what the expectation is for volume or gear. I think we've all been in a club before where it's like the guys on stage aren't controlling their volume well, or they're being asked to turn down so low that their amp can't cook right and it sounds terrible.
Yeah.
So what has been your experience as of late? Because
So, most of the time I just go into the situation expecting them to not want you to be loud. And as long as they're miking everything and there's monitors and they don't have you turn down like so quiet where the drums are louder than the amp on stage, I don't really have a problem with it. At the end of the day, I just want to sound good. I don't need to sound loud. I have a power attenuator for my JMP. It's only a 50 watt, but even still, I bring the power attenuator and use it most nights, just at like -4 dB. And that's just mostly so I can crank the master and it sounds a little better. But sometimes I run it at -8 because the sound guy's just having a hard time, or just the venue's not having it. You got to turn down. So I'm like, okay. But that's a little extreme. Like that barely keeps up with the drums. And, a lot of times, especially in Europe, they really want you to turn down quiet. And I try to cooperate and, I have myself in the monitor, everything's fine. Then I'll see a video of the show and it sounds like karaoke. It's just vocals and drums.
Yep.
We have 2 guitar players up there and I can't hear one. And I'm like, this is not a rock and roll mix. I can't let this happen tomorrow night. I got to turn up. Yeah.
what attenuator are you using?
I got a hot plate. I got the 16 ohm one because I got greenbacks and a 412. I got a checkerboard cab.
Nice. Okay.
So,
All right. See, now you just hit one of the questions that we were going to do. So, what you're just using the Celestion greenbacks?
Yeah, well, technically it's 3 creambacks that were original to the cab. It's a 72. And then I guess at one point, one got damaged and it was replaced with a blackback, like one of the 55 hertz bass response ones. And that is the one I have sound guys mic if they ask, because it sounds the best. But it's all greenback family. I just call them greenbacks. But yeah, 3 creambacks and a blackback.
Cool. Well, that matches your guitar, so
yeah,
not too shabby. You've
Exactly.
done okay.
Yeah.
Matt, let me ask you this: as a touring musician, do you prefer a hard shell case for your guitars or a really good touring gig bag?
I mean, for the most part, a hard shell, but I did a European tour a couple years ago with just a really nice gig bag because I thought it would be easier, and it was. I brought a telly on that tour, but there was a couple shows where I pulled the guitar out of the case and the neck was crooked from where something shifted in the back of the van and something fell on the gig bag. And so I kind of went back to the hard case after that.
Okay.
Yeah. That's a really good question, Tony. I've actually been exploring that myself with the Eastwood side jack that I got, because it's a kind of a goofy shape. It has a little bit of a break at the headstock, not as severe as a Gibson, but certainly more so than a Fender. And it is difficult to find a case for. So right now I've got it in a very tight, and it's the Tour. What do they call it? It's the red and black. It's not Tour gear, but anyways, it matters not. But I have always used hard cases, and it makes me so nervous to think of throwing that in a soft case and going somewhere with it.
Soft cases have come a long way.
Sure.
I was about to say, my mono bag. When I moved up to New York, my wife gifted me like a really nice gig bag because she was like, none of the musicians up here are walking around with hard cases. Like it's just not a thing. So I got you this. And I was like, okay, I'll give it a shot. And it's great. I can ride my bike to work with my guitar on my back. It's got the backpack straps. And that was the idea behind Europe. I was like, I need both my hands. I got a lot of stuff to carry. Yeah. So if I bring the gig bag, I can throw it on my back. It fits in the overhead on the plane easier. Should be a no-brainer. And it was awesome, except for like the neck taking a hit, every night, like bring my guitar into the hotel and, I could carry my suitcase and I had a free hand to, whatever. But,
I can't, it's like, I've been looking at the mono bags too. It was like, whew, I just can't,
as far as gig bags go, they're awesome, but it is still a gig bag. Like I'd put my money on a hard case.
That's the thing that kills me.
There's that too. But they're water resistant. They're so padded.
Yeah.
Like
the neck bracing and all that stuff.
They're really well made too. Like you'll never see like a busted zipper on one or any of the other things you see on like the
and if
free
you can, you
gig
can return it
bags
at Guitar Center.
Right, there you go.
Awesome.
Sure.
Awesome.
Tell them Todd sent.
Yeah. Well, Matt, we are going to round third right now and dip into what Tony's got in store for us. Tony?
Yes?
What have you got in store for us?
Oh, am I supposed to have done something?
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah. Besides clip your toenails, yes.
Sorry about that. Did that come through on the...
I'll edit it out.
Okay, thank you. Snip. That's right, Todd. At this point of the show is a little game we like to play called...
Would you rather?
All right.
A little slow on the button there, buddy.
I know.
Sleepy time. This week's Would You Rather is a little game I like to call Glitch in the Time-Space Continuum.
Glitch in the Time-Space Continuum.
Yeah, can you put an echo on that?
I can.
That would be cool. In this time machine trip, your goal is to bring back a pristine example of a late 50s guitar.
Okay.
Easy enough, right?
Yeah.
However,
Uh-oh.
something has gone terribly wrong in the time-space continuum. It seems Professor Squeaky Bellows, king of accordion music, has successfully chipped away rock guitar music. Everyone plays jazz now.
Okay, I like jazz, so that's not hurting my feelings.
Well, just wait. It'll hurt.
Okay.
In every guitar shop you visit,
there
are only one pickup guitars. Mm-hmm. But only neck pickup.
Plot twist.
You bum.
So, your two choices.
Yeah.
The first is a Les Paul Jr. with a neck dog ear P90.
Okay.
Or a Telecaster with a standard Tele neck pickup only. Which of these one neck pickup guitars?
What model is the first guitar?
Les Paul Jr.
Okay.
With a dog ear.
Right.
And the other is a standard Tele, just no bridge pickup.
Okay.
Which of these one neck pickup guitars would you rather bring back?
Okay. Well, Tony?
Well, I will say, I love both of these types of guitars.
Yes.
However, I can make, if it's a P90, even in the neck position, I think I can make that rock.
Okay.
Despite everyone only playing jazz now.
You definitely can. Yeah.
Yeah.
That's my pick too.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
All day.
Me too. Yeah. For sure. Without question.
Not a lot of love for the Tele neck pickup, I guess.
Nope.
Yeah, it's not the
my
most
jam.
exciting neck pickup. I love a Tele, but I don't think I own a Tele with a stock Tele neck. I usually change that right away.
Yeah.
Even though I don't use neck pickups, I just know I don't want that in there.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I changed mine to a picture of a middle finger.
There you go. Yeah.
Excellent.
Yes.
Well, there you go. It's
Okay.
unanimous.
Yeah, I think that was a good one. Pretty easy one there, Tony.
Hey,
Yeah, the challenge bar was low.
I can't hit a home run every time.
I mean, if it's top mount, can I scoot it down to the bridge
No.
and still clear the strings? No.
No. Unacceptable.
Yeah.
All right.
There is nothing there.
Yes.
It's just a
Right, of
wraparound
course.
bridge and all the way
That's
back
it.
to the neck.
Oof.
All right.
Okay, I think we have that safely figured out. All right. Well, we need to thank a few people before we let our friend Matt go.
Oh, that is correct, Todd, because at this point of the show, there's a special group of people we love to thank. These are our executive producers. Now, an executive producer helps make this show possible. How do you become one? Head over to patreon.com/the Guitar Knobs. Check out a couple different levels in which you can participate, become a sponsor, a friend, a hero of the podcast.
Truly.
Each level comes with some very nice thank you gifts and opportunities to win great stuff through our numerous giveaways.
Yes, like the back talk we're giving away.
Back talk. But there's one thing more, I'm told.
You get to have your name read on the thing.
You get to have your name read on the thing. Thank you, Jared. That's what I'm going to do right now.
Do it.
Special thanks to these executive producers: Anthony Lathrop, Brett Hogarth, Cameron Pampas, Darren Gregory, Don Kloss, Elad Mizrahi, James Bell, James White, John Esterly from Rare Buzzer Effects, John Sebastian, John Halverson, we got all the Johns, Justin Jones, Ken Sayers, Michael Senchuk, Mike Davenport, Owen Eads, Plutone, Ralph Gottschalk from Wonderful Audio Technology. What? Richard Kendall, Rick Calhoun, Rusty Sneeden, Stefan Lamb, Tom Barazin, Trevor Ellenberg, Trevor Gunberg. We've got all the Trevors too. And Vader and Pedals.
Yay.
But wait, Todd, there's more. There's
Okay.
a special group of executive producers. We call them our Grand Poobahs. Mm-hmm. These are the creme de la creme, the top of the heap, the A number ones, and they wear a fez upon their head
Yes.
whilst listening to the
I
podcast.
got a new order of goodies coming in for those who had recently signed up and future ones.
Yes. Keep them coming.
Yeah,
Fill those orders, Todd.
I'm trying.
So special thanks to these Grand Poobahs: Anthony Jamalero, Billy Spitfire Unlimited, Bob Crouch, Brian Robinson, Cody Foster, David Kaminga, David Tyndall, Vinny Davids as well, Enrico Fernando, Fox Hill Studio, Gregory Randall, Hex Matos, John Williams, Martin Cliff, Matt Hart, Michael Van Zant, Michio Murakishi, Moon Guitars, Pedro Vasquez, Sam Jett, Steve Keys, James Pennington, Zach Oswald from Brandon Wyoming Pickups, Jonathan Labate from M2 Labs, Ty Barnes, and James Castellano.
Yes.
Thank you.
Thank you so much, all y'all. You guys truly are the heroes of the show. You keep this going. We cannot do this without you, and it is so appreciated.
Yes.
All right, Matt Gabs, where can people go see the things that you're doing and or go see the music that you're playing?
It's all on Instagram, on mine, and band-wise, you can find it all on the band's Instagram, Ravagers Gang.
Ravagers.
Yeah.
Nice.
Excellent. Tony.
Head over to pickguardian.com. Check out the stuff that I do. What do? I make custom pick guards for guitars. How do you get one? Shoot me an email. Let me know what you need, what you're trying to do, what pickups you want to use. Get rid of that silly bridge pickup. No one uses those anyway.
Amen to that.
It's your opportunity to make your guitar even more yours.
Oh, yes. You can shoot me a DM on Instagram at Guitar Knobs. Would love to hear from you. Please tell us what you're enjoying about the show, what is unique to your guitar world. Just say hi. We've been getting a lot of great recommendations, too. If you got people that you want to hear on the show, we will always suss those out and make sure they're, you want to do it. Lots of people, believe it or not, just don't want to do that.
Why wouldn't they?
I don't know.
We're nice
crazy.
guys.
Matt, this wasn't that painful, was it?
No, it was fun.
Good. Yeah, see, I don't understand what people... Anyways, we hope that you have a lovely time driving home listening to the Ravagers.
Yes.
And then when you finish
Drive
that,
fast.
put in the Valentinos.
Yeah.
And...
Drive faster.
Yep, and make a few more loops around the block and go home and have a fantastic guitar week. Subscribe!
Ravagers.
Oh, where's my headphones at?
I don't know.
There they is.
Cleverly disguised as headphones.
Yes.
How are you guys?
Good.
Doing well.
All right.
Just recanting.
No, you're doing good.
I'm doing
Doing
well.
good.
Superman.
I'm feeling good.
Superman does good.
Superman does good. I does well.
Right. Exactly.
Yeah. You want to annoy somebody, that's a good way to do it. It's a well way to do it.
It's a well way to do
I
it.
love that. I'm going to start using that.
Matt, what time it is? What time is it in your country right now?
8:30.
Okay. That's same as us. That's wild. Get our Schlitz and Wiggles out.
Schlitz.
And Wiggles. I had to explain what Schlitz was because I
The
said
beer?
Well, because I got a lot of people that I've hired that are younger,
They don't
A lot
They
younger.
don't know Schlitz.
and
Malt
I
liquor.
said
Premium malt liquor.
I said, oh, let's do this for Schlitz and Wiggles, and
Yeah.
she said, what's a Schlitz? And I said, oh, right. Well, it's a beer.
It's a bad beer with a cool label.
Weird that made me
He's in
think about it.
Brooklyn, California.
Brooklyn, California. Gotcha. Okay.
I mean, I was just in North Carolina. I was in Carolina Beach over the weekend.
Yeah. Well, that's on the other side of the country.
Same
but
time
that's
zone.
okay.
Same
Yeah.
time zone. It's all the same.
I barely left. Yeah.
California, Carolina. They sound the same. I get it.
Schlitz is like an
Yes.
old school dad beer.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
It looks
It's like burgundy and
it's white with,
yeah,
with
yeah.
a big beautiful S and the.
Because I've got like
It looks like every beer out of like
you
Wisconsin.
see in Milwaukee. Yeah, exactly.
I get triggered so hard by like, and if anything can take me into an absolute spin of recall. It's a superpower, but it's also my super annoying power.
So what's the malt liquor called? Schlitz.
Schlitz malt liquor.
Yeah, that has the bowl on it, right? It's like
Yeah.
Blue with the bowl on it.
Yes.
Schlitz
Oh,
malt
man.
liquor bowl. Yeah. Well, and Tony's got 40 years on me, so it's like
40 years
Damn,
on
what?
you.
Ice cold.
Oh, man.
Ice cold.
yeah,
I'm like a
he's
fine
63.
cheese.
He looks like a fine cheese. Yes, the soft kind.
Ooh.
Yeah.
Gooey in the middle.
Exactly. Hey, Uncle, bless you. Here's the good times. Tonight is kind of
Low and brow.
special. The beer you pour must be something more somehow.
So
tonight, let it be low and brow. Come on, guys, low and brow, right? And away we go.
Well, that's it for these knobs. Please visit our Patreon page at patreon.com/theguitarknobs. Visit our website at theguitarknobs.com for all of our past episodes, 4 on the Floor blog, and other good stuff. You can connect with us on social too at our Facebook page and share your gear and stories on our Facebook group. Also, be sure to check out our Instagram at Guitar Knobs. Catch you next time.